Alright, and welcome to this episode. So on the previous episode, we were able to add our terrain. On this, I'm going to be showing you how to add some materials. You can see when you click on glass, you can simply click on any of the glass that is available here. So whichever one I select, I can apply that material to my windows here. Okay. I think I'm having some little errors with some materials that I applied. So that is why it's very important that you apply the right materials. Make sure you don't have this material shouldn't be here. Let me find a way to change that. Wall covering, let me apply this instead. Okay. For this, so however you can play around with your materials. Let's come to our glass here. This is definitely going to be a glass. So mind you, like I said, you must be very careful from your model. Make sure the materials you are applying, you don't have a similar material. So make sure you don't have a similar material. You can see like this this ground here has a similar material with the fascia here, so which is not supposed to be so, but it's from the model itself when I imported it. Okay, so that is where that challenge is coming from. Although you can actually change that and restrict the material to be applied here alone. As we progress, I'll keep showing you some other ways to achieve your result way more easier and faster. So far so good. I've been able to show you how to import your cars, how to also put in your trees. So however, similarly, whatever you want to drag in here, if you want to fix in your characters here, you can as well do that by you coming to characters. When you come to character, whether it's an animated human, a post human, however, you can just pick any of these character and you can drop. So once you drop this your character here, you can similarly scale this. Like I explained, if you click on this drop down, it gives you the list. You can see for scale is number 7, for rotate is number 6, for move is 5. So these are the shortcut keys. Like I told you, number 1 is the speed of a human being, number 2 is the speed of a bicycle, number 3 is the speed of a car, and then number 4 is the speed of an aircraft. And then from here continuously, number 5 is for move, number 6 is for rotate, and number 7 is for scale. So all you need to know is from number 1 to number 7. Okay, so it's part of the shortcut keys that you actually need to know to make your work easier. So you can see it's on rotate. If I want to change this to scale, I will just type 7. So once I type 7, automatically it has changed to scale. If I click on that particular character, you can see it's bringing up a number for me to type in. I can rescale this to however I want it. So let me make this scale 10, right? Then I can similarly press I can click on escape to free the cursor and type in, if I want to change this to move. From here, if you remember, our move is 5, so I will just press on 5. I will select, you can see automatically it has changed to move. I can just simply move this here. There are other things you can make this character to do. Let me show you. I think this is hanging on air. It shouldn't be hanging. So the importance of having a very good system cannot be overemphasized to be able to achieve a very great result. As it is, I can change. You can see it's on idle. If you look at this on this pause, I can make it to sit, but you see I don't have a seat there except I take it to the back. So what I will do, I can take it here and make it sit, right? You can see, so it's sitting. I can similarly make it you can see I can make it speaking. It's going to be talking. I can make it lying. I can make it dancing, special. I can make it walking, so it can be walking. So however, you can play around with your character however you want it to be. Okay, so that is that about your character. If we explore more on this, you will see some other characters that are here. You can see this is for a group. Maybe you have some group of persons that are in the house or having like a discussion. You can see they are all available here. So you can add a group. All I need to do, move this, and then make sure you deselect. Then you press for us to scale. I think okay, scale is 6 and 7. Scale is 7. You press 7. You press on, click on the character, and then you click on it again. Once it brings up this number for you, you type in to what scale you want it to be. So let it be at 11. Oh, I think only one character was killed. So you have to really do that manually for each of them. It's becoming slower as we are. Okay, so if you want to increase the speed of the walk, you can change it. So I just typed 2. So the 2 is the speed of a bicycle, which I believe is usually very okay for a very small building project. Okay, so just like you did for this, you can as well rescale all those characters. Okay, so these are some of the great basics of Twinmotion software. If you look at, you realize it's actually a very easy software to use. It's not very complicated to actually use. So on the next episode, I will show you how to export this drawing, render it before exporting the drawing.